Ladies and gentlemen, kicking off the expert category is Rich Kozak. Listen to this. Entrepreneurs struggle envisioning the brand they will become. For decades, Rich Kozak mined clarity, aligning everything brands say and do. Rich's experience, listening, and masterful messaging gives brands access to authenticity. He's a sage voice for impact-driven branding, a passionate, heart-connecting coach, strategist, best-selling author, and his purpose is, his business is God's purpose. Wait, is that what it says? Whose business is God's purpose? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage our first expert, Rich Kozak.
Now is the time. Now is the time. Don't wait. We know that there are many individual entrepreneurs who want what they do, their business, their gifts, their work, to make impacts on people's lives and the world they touch. And sometimes they don't do it, but they want to do it. So for this conversation, it would really help me to know who of you is somebody, and we're going to use our body because I'm going to ask you to stand up. Who is somebody, if it's you, who ever has that thought, I want what my business does to impact the people that I serve? If you ever have that thought, stand up, please. Just get up. Yeah. Thank you. So is there anyone here, and you can go ahead and sit down, thank you. Is there anyone here whose business is all about the money and really you don't really care at all about impact? You can stand up. Okay. Well, at least we have a common conversation. So there are many entrepreneurs who are individuals, want to make impacts on others, but they get stuck. They get stuck defining the brand they will become. Either from how they say what they do, and they do it, to how they'll be remembered when they die. They get stuck. They don't step into the work that their heart wants them to do. They don't step in to the purpose that they've been given in their heart and the reason they're here. They just don't even take, it's a heartbreak. They don't even take the first step in the 7 steps that would ensure their brand impacts people's lives and the world. There's only 7 steps. And these impact-driven individuals might leave without ever taking that step. I'm here to ask you to take that step and don't wait. Sometimes we don't know what our gifts are or we avoid them. Hey, I wasn't here for storytelling, but I'm going to tell you a story anyway. I'm sitting in a choir loft, having resigned an addictive career, running a high-tech ad agency, integrated marketing communications firm where my partners were moving brands all around the world. We were certified branding consultants. We did deep research to move a brand from country to country. I was addicted to my job, and I resigned when I turned 50, and I said, proudly, kind of to God. Matter of fact, I prayed, Lord, I'm giving up. I'm resigning this addictive career to reshape my life. I don't know if anyone's ever done that. You don't have to raise your hand, but I did. And I'm going to reshape my life. Show me what you want me to do. I'm ready. Years later, I had individuals ask me, could you help me with my branding? I don't do that anymore. And they go, no, that's not true. That's not true. You never stop. You just don't charge for it. Okay, that was kind of a dumb moment. Like, whoa, wait a minute. I started again, and what I found was instead of doing it for $14 billion companies and big companies that need to move from Germany to the United States to sell their ophthalmological testing equipment or whatever it was at the time, working with individuals, having them reach into their heart and write down those people whose lives they know. They can clearly see in their mind's eye, they can touch when they make their impacts. And just define the brand they must become to make those impacts. I believe God put that in their hearts. And I'm sitting in the choir loft going, whoa! I don't know what, I think, the minister said something, or how those work, well, maybe you don't, but I do. Those moments work. And I was back. So the journey of the brand you will become begins with one step. And I'm here to ask you, find out what those steps are. Ask to see the impact-driven branding blueprint. Send it to me, Rich. I'll be sitting here. Just talk to me. And take the first step. You can actually do it with your eyes closed. Whether you need better ways to say what you do or many of those other problems that, we don't get enough traffic to our website. We don't know how to position ourselves to charge what we're worth. What kind of content is going to work for all those things? They either eliminate or go away when you define in language the brand you will become. So I'm here to ask you, take the step, the very first step. Today is the day to define the brand you will become. God bless. Rich Kozak.
Ladies and gentlemen, Rich Kozak.